Hello, I'm Kartoffel, and I'm going to show you another tutorial on Source Filmmaker. This is a quicker one, not as long as the first two. So, what are we going to do today? I'm going to show you how to color items. Specifically, there are two methods of doing this. There is one faster one, but not as what's the word? It's not as consistent. However, the second one should work for mostly every single item, cosmetic item in TF2. So let's start. I got two cosmetics right here: the Summer Shades and the Soldier Beard, the Allfather. That's a file name. I'm gonna start with the quick method. It's a script written by a blank person. I forget their name. I'm sorry, person, if you wrote this script. So it is called Setup Model Coloring Delta. There's Delta and Zeta. I think they're both about the same. So when you start the script, immediately it will say Set Model Color when you apply it to a certain item. So it'll give you a bunch of items, colors, and you can choose whichever. And you can also import any of the RGB codes, which can be used from this file, wonderfully shown before in my first tutorial. So say I want the pink as hell. We'll make it pink as hell. So it's not in RGB code. It's in a different code. It's actually divided by 255. So what you're gonna have to do is go into right-click Format Cells and go to Fill and Fill Effects. Not Fill Effects. Sorry. More colors, and there's an RGB code right there. So just import that code right there: 255 105 108 18. Yeah, and it's the same exact color right there. And there you go. You got that exact color right there. Booyah. So now for the second thing, which is the beard. This one is a bit more complicated and requires the use of Notepad++, which is a program that basically is like Notepad, but it's meant for coding. So, with that in mind, let's start. So now this is going to be using this is going to be getting complicated because we're going to have to go into the element viewer. So first we're going to have to go right-click the model, go into Show in Element Viewer, and hit Model. You'll get this complicated set of words. Now what does all these mean? These are just the information about that certain file. So as you can see here, all the bones in it. It's actually not too many in there. And just other information. Not important right now. None of that information is gonna have to be used. So luckily you won't get too confused. So what you want to do is first right click the root, which is this green thing right here, and go into Add Attribute, go all the way down to Element Array. Now you're gonna rename this Materials. Make sure you spell it correctly. It is important. At least I think it is. I haven't tried it without. And you're gonna click on Materials and import an element. You're gonna use this file, which I will provide to you down in the description, and hit Open. Now you'll be able to get a drop down. It'll say Proxy Material, and you get all this information. Now, what does all this mean? Well, there's the name, material name. This is where you're gonna replace the material path, which I will show you how to find later. All this other information is not important except for this one here, color tint base. Color tint base is the information that you're going to use to be able to show what color this item is going to be. So how do we find the path to the material? Well, we're going to have to right click the same exact file, hit Show Game Model in Explorer. It's going to have it highlighted right here, and you're going to want to open it in Notepad++. If you don't know how to do this, just hit Open with Choose Default Program since it's not already set, and you're going to have to want to browse to Notepad++. If I remember correctly, it is in program. No, you're going to want to go to program files.86 and Notepad++, and hit the application right there. I already have it done, so I don't need to worry about it. When you have it opened, you'll get all of this, especially with the Soldier Beer, with some of the flex models, because it can do face motions and all that stuff. It's gonna look really complicated and scary because it's complicated. And all this is non-comprehensible. It's not English in any way. It's machine code. But however, there are other items such as the Chief Rocketeer, which is only one line because it's only a one model, one bone, and less complicated. But we're gonna have to focus on this one now. First step to make this way easier. You're gonna hit Control F, and you're gonna get it down to models. Now search for any instance of models in here, and you'll immediately get good stuff. So you're gonna want to search for this entry right here, this one that starts with models and does not, I repeat, does not have .mdl at the end. It is important that it does not have .mdl at the end because that won't be processed by Source FileMaker. So you're gonna want this kind of string right here. So now we're going back into Element Viewer. We'll put the material path right in there, and immediately it will turn black. Why will it turn black? It's because it is set the color tint base is set to 000, which is the code for black. So, excuse me, sorry. Now we'll make this pink. We'll make this a deep commitment to purple because purple. So you're gonna right click it, format cells, not fill effects, sorry, and you get the RGB code right there. So, oh wait, no, actually you don't need to do that. That's the beautiful thing about it. With this process, you can use these numbers right here. Those numbers right there, and just put them right in. Bam. Purple, deep commitment purple. And that's a tutorial. Those are the 2 common ways of painting a cosmetic item. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, do what you want. I'm Kartoffel, and goodbye.